Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And by now you've probably seen my tractor, and I've got to get it cleaned up, detailed out. I haven't used it yet, but I am going to detail it out. And I don't think I'm going to ceramic coat it like I would a vehicle, but I think I'm going to put the ceramic gloss on it. Use like a ceramic spray detailer, that kind of thing. Don't know if I want to go through the trouble and ceramic coating all up in here. It'd be a lot of intricate details you'd have to get to, and it's a tractor. Okay, I'm trying to keep it real. It is a tractor, and I'm not going to maintain it to the exact same level as I would my car or my truck, but I do like to keep it as nice as I can. Thing's expensive. This joker costs a lot of money, and I want to take care of it. That's kind of the purpose of the video, is to kind of encourage lawn care business owners to take care of your stuff. Now, obviously, most of us use equipment on a day in and day out basis, okay? So you're not going to be able to really do this every single day, but my thought process is on this is you pay a lot of money for your equipment, so why not take as good a care of it as you possibly can. When I get something that's brand new, that's when I like to put some type of a protection on it or something, just to kind of make it easier in the future to clean the thing, where dirt and dust and yucky don't stick to it quite as easily. And I think that's the best time to do it, when it's brand new, before you go using it and potentially scratching it, and which it's equipment. You use it, you're going to scratch it. Okay, again, I don't take this to the same degree or level as I do with my truck or my car, but I am anal about it. I want to keep it as nice as I can. Resale value is another thing, another good reason why you would want to keep it clean and neat and looking its best. So my process for cleaning equipment is kind of sort of the same as a car. I always start with the wheels. I use a 2-bucket method thing on my vehicle sometimes I don't, regardless whether I'm using 2-bucket or not. Before I dip that mitt or that brush or whatever it is that I come in contact with the truck or the machine, I always rinse it off before I put it in the bucket. That way it's not dirty going back in clean water. I got a few of these detailing products on the website now, a few pressure washing things, gun lances, stuff like that, quick connects. This is the all clean full strength I'm putting on the tires. All clean 50/50 that I'm using everywhere else under the, whoops, I forgot to go up under the fender wells. Under the fender wells and wheels and that kind of thing. Anywhere that's kind of extra or going to be extra dirty. Of course, the tractor ain't super dirty right now. Just kind of going through the motions with it all, but I need to kind of prep it for my ceramic spray application. I want it as clean as I can get it before I do that. Of course, that's the incredible suds and my foam gun, and that would all clean. Look at that. Look at just eating that dirty, yucky, junky off. Love it. And like I said, you'll be using your machines quite often. If you're washing it more than you're using it, then there's probably an issue there. But course, there'll be times when you probably won't have time to keep it clean because you're going to be using the machine non-stop, working, making a living with it. But all I'm trying to encourage you to do is take care of it, clean it, wash it when you can, knock the dirt off, that kind of thing. Not only is it going to help you, keep the machine nicer longer, it's also going to, it represents your image. If you have a company that's, kind of structured like ours, we mainly do high-end residential accounts. That's really kind of our bread and butter on the maintenance side of things. And I don't want that nasty, dirty, yucky mowers running around in these super high-end nice yards. It's just some people may not mind that as far as the actual business owner, but I'm just not one of those guys. I like for my stuff to look good, not only perform. Of course, you can't take that out of the equation. Your equipment's got to perform, but also I want it to look good while it's in the yard. It's just, it is what it is. That's the kind of guy I am. Every Friday, like clockwork, when the crews come in, they clean all of their equipment for that week. Of course, they sharpen blades and all that kind of thing as well. And that way the machines are ready to go, clean and ready to go for the next week's work. Now, if I'd been using this tractor and it was kind of dirty, I'd take that 50-50 all clean water mix and just spritz the whole thing, then foam it, then rinse it all off, rinse the heavy stuff off. But like I said, it's brand new, so I don't think we really need that all clean right now. All right, I'm gonna let that sit long enough just to go get my wand, my long lance ready, my 36-incher, and I can rinse all this off. And yeah, I'm sure the neighbors think I'm a dang nut washing the tractor in the driveway. Now on this loader, there's grease zerks kind of all throughout, and I am going to avoid those. Anywhere there's grease on the tractor from a grease fitting, it doesn't make any sense to get that on my brush and spread it all over the tractor. So, again, it's a tractor, so it, you can't expect it to be pristine, perfect 100% of the time. So this is a little bit of a learning experience to me, so I'm going to see how well this works. As far as cleaning the hood and all that kind of thing, the bucket, I think I can probably open that up. It'll actually allow me to get to it, clean it a little easier. I'm gonna get to do the hood first and see how that works. Oh yeah. That's why I like the long brush. That way I can get it. I don't see any type of safety. No, I don't see a safety locking shaft to where it would lock the bucket up to keep it from falling, in case of a hydraulic failure. So obviously I'm going to keep clear of it and use my long brush to get all up in there. I know you see me do a lot of things that's probably you would consider, that's unsafe. You know, I'm not a safety Sally by no means, but I do have common sense. Some of you might disagree with me on that, but I do. I take a little bit of risk here and there, but for the most part, I'm trying to live life. I ain't trying to get creamed by this thing. Although I am standing right up under it right now. Not likely to fall, but I am on high alert right now. I've never stood up under the bucket of a tractor before. I'm gonna ask Matthew, do they make something that I can buy that will attach here that you know, fixes it where the bucket can't accidentally go down? Because to be honest with you, that is a little bit sketchy. It's not likely to fall, but I mean, I don't want to be the person where it does that one time. I'm just super peculiar about my windows on them, super clean, so I'm gonna use some iron remover, the DIY detail one, and this thing, a nano skin auto scrub. Kind of rub it in. Basically it decontaminates, my understanding, and I like it because it just leaves it super clean. I will make sure it's wet, spray a little bit on there, and just scrub it in. And I'm gonna actually go over pretty much the whole tractor like this. Well, not the whole tractor. I'm not gonna worry about all the little intricate details, but the main large body parts I'm definitely gonna do. And you know, I feel like this just kind of deep cleans it, super deep clean, and gets all the crap off before you put a coating or something like that on it. You're not supposed to let this stuff dry on the surface, so it's a little bit windy today, so you gotta be kind of quick with it. Let's rinse that off. Immediately the water sheets off way better. That's crazy how that works. So now I'll go over the rest of the tractor, the big spots, all the glass, and then take my Ego blower, blow dry it off real good, make sure it's super dry, and then we'll be ready to put a coating on it. So I got everything rinsed down one final time, and while I'm waiting on, then I got everything blow dried off real good. What the heck are you laughing at? Go inside so I can finish this. Go some dang where. Crazy youngin'. Crazy girl. Got everything dried off, rinsed off, then dried off good. And while I'm kind of letting it finish air drying, we'll go and get the inside of these windows, because I'm going to tell you what, I'm a stickler for this. I want to be able to see what I'm doing when I'm working, and I want to be able to see it well. So I want to definitely clean these windows really good. I want them crystal clear as they can possibly be. Oh man, it looks so much better already. Holy cow. And once I get to the finishing point, take my ceramic gloss right here. This is going to kind of give it some hydrophobic properties where the water will sheet off of it and that kind of thing, help it clean better. I didn't want to go a full-blown ceramic coating on this. Main reason, I just simply ain't got time, to be honest with you. So this is the best I can get done in the time I have to work with. Now, one thing I will do is when I bring it in from a day's work, when I have my GCI pressure washer set up at the shop, I will basically foam it down real quick, wash it off. If it's extra dirty, I'll spray that 50-50 all clean mix on it, foam it, and then wash it all, or not wash it, go through a hand wash, but just pressure wash it off to get all the yucky off of it, and then blow it dry and then put it up under the shed. That's kind of like a quick, super quick wash, and you'd be surprised if you do that how easy it is to keep one clean. Tractor this size probably take me 20 minutes ish, 25 minutes maybe. I've got a couple of real big jobs this week with it. I'm gonna film both of them. One's gonna be a ride along from inside the cab, and then the other one, I'll set the camera up outside and show that. I think the ride along will be pretty fun, but as soon as I get done with them jobs, I don't have my GCI pressure washer set up yet. I'm still waiting on some things to come in for that, but once that gets here, I'll be able to do that, and to do it really quickly and efficiently with that setup. So that's my first detail cleaning on the tractor. Probably end of the season, I'll probably do another full-blown super detail cleaning like this, before it gets put up for the winter, or before we get into winter. And stay on top of it, keep it nice, keep it clean, keep it looking good. It's good for the image of your company. It's just, the tractor looks really, really good when it's clean, and it helps with resale value. If I ever decide to resell this thing, later on, people can look at a piece of equipment and say, "Wow, boy, you really took good care of that," and it helps add value to the resale. So just a few good reasons to keep your stuff clean. Man, this joker is looking some kind of good. I think I got enough time before it gets dark. I'm gonna hop on the inside and wipe down the dash and all that kind of stuff. I can see when they were, putting the tractor together at James River Equipment, building it and doing what they do. I can see a little bit of grease, fingerprints in there. That's a tractor, but I'm gonna get in there and get all that off. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, that is slick as owl snot, slick as a baby's bottom right there. So now when I wash it, that water will just sheet off with no problem. So I got to finish doing the windows. I'm gonna get the hood, probably a few little parts on the loader, the big fat parts, get the wheels, and it should be done. As always, appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.